President Joe Biden once again warning Russia could invade Ukraine within days. NATO allies say that Russia is misleading the world when leaders said Russian troops were returning to bases.
The situation continues to grow worse after Moscow expelled America's #2 ambassador. The State Department says it's considering a response. Meanwhile, Secretary Antony Blinken went to the United Nations Security Council to discuss the crisis.
We are laying it out in great detail, with the hope that by sharing what we know with the world, we can influence Russia to abandon the path of war and choose a different path while there's still time.
Secretary Blinken warns Russia will likely use a false flag attack as justification to invade Ukraine. President Joe Biden says he does not have any more plans to talk with the Russian president.
Meantime, folks here at home are wondering how a potential war could impact their daily lives. Virginia Senator Mark Warner says it could spill over to different kinds of attacks in the United States.
When Putin, or if Putin attacks and we launch major economic sanctions against Russia, there's a very high probability that Russia could react with cyber attacks against our country.
Senator Warner adds a major cyber attack in Ukraine will likely not be constrained to Eastern Europe. It could impact American businesses.
And as tensions mount, Ukrainians living in the Commonwealth are keeping a close eye on their home country. One Ukrainian woman tells WFXR News that she moved to the U.S. 3 years ago. She stays in touch with family and friends, but between current tensions and the pandemic, she's not been able to visit in years. She says her loved ones feel like they're living on the edge of something catastrophic.
It's a total nightmare now living there, not because, we